I think when you formulated the whole concept of decision bridge technology and we were getting it ready to release it, it's something that you guys have been doing already, but we've just wrapped some words around it, like wrapped a term around it. And that's something that obviously we're working on to make visible to everybody now. I think Joel had a really great example in terms of client, but are there any other examples where you've worked with people in the past and you've just seen where decision bridge technology has been really effective for them?
Yeah, so there's an example of one of the aspects called Screen Presenter, which is the ability to just publish information to an organization quickly. Again, previously this was being made in PowerPoint. So you make it in PowerPoint and then it was emailed out to the organization. And so that means people then have to choose to open that. And it creates a lot of storage on their computer. And you don't, if you want to send an update, you think twice, because if it's a 15 megabyte file, you don't want to be sending an update every day. So what we are able to do is to take that PowerPoint. So the existing work process stays the same, but we've greatly speeded up the process of publishing it to people. So now that PowerPoint becomes an online slideshow that's automatically updated as soon as the PowerPoint's updated. So that means that we've reduced inbox clutter. It's much easier for people to access the latest information. It's always the same URL, and they can now publish it on communal displays. So we've removed the need for anyone to have to take the PowerPoint, now load it onto the different computers that ran the public displays, and then select that PowerPoint, display it, make sure it's on all the individual screens. Now it's just a URL. You just leave the computers on that URL and it will always show the latest information. So you say, well, yeah, but what's the decision that you're taking at the end of that? Well, with corporate-wide information, there's lots of different decisions that will get taken by different people based on that. What we saw it used for to great effect was publishing coronavirus actions. Because the situation was changing so quickly, the ability to put online the latest corporate guidelines on what you're supposed to do, who should be in the office, what the one-way system is in the canteen, it just gave a channel for very quickly making available correct current information to the company.
Absolutely. I think, you know, there's lots of technologies to put dashboards out there, but what we're on about with Decision Bridge is taking this further. We understand people need dashboards, but unless you can make a decision quicker or a better decision, there is no value. And that's what we're, you know, we're trying to achieve with this technology.
I think that's a great point. What you can end up doing is making a slower decision if you have too much information. If you end up with many, many new signals coming in from, say, advanced AI tools, they might be telling you the right thing, but unless you can hone in and understand that this piece of information is the key one, you're not any more efficient. You run the risk of drowning in it. And once you've found that information, you then need to be able to do the next things. How do you record that decision? And how do you communicate the actions with people?